Hey, what's up, everybody? It's good to be back making videos. This is my fourth try at this video, so hopefully it works. I'm trying a new movie recorder now, so hopefully it'll just be fantastic and work just great. So, anyway, today's video is about local pipe shops or the brick and mortar shops and the pros and cons, and thought about doing this based on a trip I had recently taken to one of my hometown's local pipe shop. I was down in Springfield, Missouri, and they have a pipe shop there called Just for Him, and it's a nice little shop that has pipes and cigars and quite a bit of their own bulk tobacco, and some tins and a couple lounge areas to smoke in. So I walked down, drove down to the shop, and walked in. Had my pipe filled with tobacco and sat down and lit it up. And immediately, two of the other older gentlemen in the room left when I came in. I'm going to hope that it was coincidence that they were finished with their conversation. It just looked funny. Granted, I definitely did not fit in as far as the other people there. I was kind of on vacation, younger guy in shorts and flip flops, and had my pipe. And these guys were much more business-like, very pipe lawyer dressed with a nice suit and tie, and so anyway, that was kind of funny. But after some time, I felt like I fit in fine, and I was walking around the shop smoking and visiting with the guys working there, talking tobacco and trying to learn a little bit. So I wanted to go over some pros and cons that I feel are with the local pipe shops, and then share some of the tobacco I got. Um, so let's start with cons. I think that's something that most everybody knows or agrees upon. I think the cons with the pipe shops are, one is they're becoming a little more rare, harder to find. There may not be one in your town. The town I live in now, there isn't one, but when I went home, I was able to see one there. That's where Just for Him is. Two, they don't usually have quite the variety that an online pipe shop has. There's no way that they have as many tinned tobaccos or pipes, probably even as something like pipesandscigars.com or Four Noggins or smokingpipes.com. Any of those are going to be able to outdo most brick and mortar shops. And then thirdly, and probably most importantly for all of us, is the price. Local pipe shop, the prices are usually a lot more, or well, I shouldn't say a lot more, but significantly more than buying tobacco online. So those are the cons. If there's any more that you can think of, feel free to share those. I'd be happy to hear them. But now for the pros, and specifically the pros for my trip. One of the things I really liked is that you have a lot of variety in a local brick and mortar shop that does their own blending. For instance, I went in knowing that I wanted to get a raspberry blend, and they had something called Raspberry Delight. And I talked to the guy and I said, "Hey, I was sitting there smoking my pipe, and I said I was kind of looking for a raspberry blend, something to smoke around people that they wouldn't mind the room note of." And he said, "Well, okay, here's our Raspberry Delight. Why don't you take a smell, see what you think?" And it smelled awesome. And I was getting ready to order some, and I said, "Well, what do you think of it?" And he said, "Well, it's really good, and it has a great room note." He said, "But like most aromatics, it does tend to bite quite a bit." I said, "Well, do you have anything that has a good room note that's kind of berry, raspberry-ish, that doesn't burn or bite quite as much, not as much tongue bite?" He said, "Well, yeah, I have this raspberry butterscotch blend, which I know what butterscotch smells like, and I don't smell it at all in this, but it does smell like raspberries. And this is it, called Moonlight Sonata. Now, that's the other great thing about local pipe shops. You get very creative, albeit sometimes obnoxious, names for their tobacco blends. That's either a pro or a con, I guess. I like it. I think it's kind of fun. But that's the blend that I'm smoking right now, and it's great. It's wonderful. I smoked a bowl last night, and I haven't smoked enough to do a real big review, but it tastes good. It leaves a wonderful room note, and it smoked very dry in the bowl. It didn't leave any goop at the bottom like a lot of my other aromatics do, so I was really happy with it. And that was in a full bent pipe, so I was very pleased. So I think that's where the pros lie. I knew I wanted to get some custom blends in house because I took the advice of a pipe lawyer that said local pipe shops usually they can control their blends, and there's just that. I think he described it as a hand blended quality in the taste of the tobacco and the smoking experience, and I agree. Must have done a crappy job packing this bowl. But anyway, so that was one of the tobaccos I got, was the Moonlight Sonata. And then, again, thank you, Pipe Lawyer, for getting us all interested in rum blends. I wanted to try a rum blend, and I asked the guy working there about that. And he said he had something for me. And he had, let me see if I can find where I set it down. Here it is. Dark Star, another fun name. It's a rum vanilla blend, so I'm excited to try that. And then I also got a package of Riptide, which is a vanilla caramel blend. I've had that before. I like it quite a bit. It's really good, and more importantly, my wife really likes that. So she continues to enjoy me smoking indoors. I'll get things that she enjoys the smell of. Lastly, I got a blend called Shortcut to Mushrooms. It's in their Middle Earth pipeweed series. I know that many of you have probably heard of that before. I think it's a pretty popular tobacco. Some people have smoked it here on YouTube. It's probably one that Just for Him's a little more well known for. But it has great reviews on tobaccoreviews.com. It averages a 4-star rating, so, and if that many people like it, I thought it'd be worth a try. It's kind of a crossover, which I mean, I haven't tried a lot of crossovers. I thought, wow, that was just incredible. So I'm looking forward to this. It's mostly Virginias with a little Latakia, and then Black Cavendish. So we'll see. But that's probably it for this video. I'm sure I've gone super long. Yes, of course I have. But it's good to see you guys. I'm back with quite a few more videos, I hope, now. Lots of things to say and lots of things to share. Oh, one more thing I forgot. I also got a Baccarat cigar. It's a pretty mild smoke, but I like it because the head of the cigar is dipped in a sweetened liquid, and it just tastes really good all the way through the smoke. So I highly recommend those. They're reasonable in price. They're probably much cheaper if you buy them in bulk online, but I enjoy getting a cigar whenever I go into a pipe and cigar shop to try out. So yeah, that's that. I'll end it there. Hope everything's going well, and we'll catch you next time. And hopefully this video works this time.